And we are live. Ready. Notifications sent out. Good to go. Howdy, hey, Denner. Good to see you. Very busy Friday, yes. Not a bad Friday, though. Howdy do. How's work been? Good. Weird. Very weird. The place where I work, the radio is currently broken because of the storm. That's a proper noun, so title case. Um, and what's going on right now is since the radio is broken, what that means is not that we don't have music, because that would be a small mercy. Um, we do have music. It's just a 20-minute loop of, as far as my ear can tell, about 5 songs. Only 2 of which are coherent enough to make out the lyrics of. Those 2 songs are Down by Jay Sean, a very decent song that I like because I was good at it in Dance Central, and Cry for Me, or Cry for You, whatever it's called, by The Weeknd, which is a song that I hate. And again, there was only about 20 minutes of music playing on the loop. I had a 7-hour shift. It was an interesting night. It was a very interesting night. The first couple loops, I didn't know. I thought it was just like, I was like, man, that's weird. Uh, they're playing Down by Jay Sean again. That's crazy. I mean, I don't mind this song, but sure. And then it played again, and I was like, wow. I said to the people at my table, I was like, isn't this like the 3rd time they've played this song? And then it played a 4th time, and I was like, yeah, they're playing it again. And then when my break came up, I asked the people in the break room, I was like, hey, am I going insane, or is the music looping a lot on the floor today? And they said, oh yeah, no, it's been broken like that since the storm. More songs used to play, but it's slowly been losing them and getting worse. What? Huh? How's that even possible? What are you talking about? Huh? I don't even know how it's broken specifically, because, like, they were still able to play announcements over the intercom or whatever it is. Like ads and stuff. I have no idea how it was broken in that specific way. So I had a very interesting night last night. And then today, I'll tell you what happened that made me really want to play the Talos Principle specifically. Alright, is I was going back through, and I was going to do a real quick, like, clean up what I hadn't done yet, get the rest of the endings, all that jazz, grab the last Guardian Sigils, get that last Messenger Island, and then I stumbled upon something that stopped me in my tracks. Alright, I did in fact go back through all of the remaining levels and find the last 2 Guardian Sigils, or Messenger Sigils, that I was missing, which does count to your total sigils, I believe. Sorry about that. Let me make sure this is nearby. Alright. And, I discovered something on the Messenger Island that, will surely make for peak content, title case, as people slowly filter in. I'll have plenty to ramble about, or hopefully I'll be able to filibust effectively, because Messenger Islands means sigil puzzles. And we all know how good I am at those. So, strap in, yeah? Okay, hold on. Let me lock in, I got this. Hold on. Oh, that's not it. That can't be it at all. Okay. We're not off to a good start. Hold on. Fuck. That would have been really nice. Wait, let me get an achievement real quick. Hold on. Let me style on the game real quick. Anyway. The counter should be 9. Why should it be 90? What makes the counter 90 and not 91? Oh man, the worst part is that I solved this earlier. Did you see the Sigils of Elohim on Steam that was just this, with unlockable hints for the original? Oh no, please don't. No, I don't want to know about it. Don't tell me. Oh god, I literally solved this already. Why am I doing this to myself? There we go. Okay, good. Alright. So I discovered something in here. Alright. That's going to require us to do 2 other sigil puzzles first. This one's easy, I think. Hold on. No, that's not the right way. There we go. 1. Place that there. I remember this one. Hold on. I did this one. I remember this. These go like that there, I think. Shit. I should remember this one. I should remember this one. Those locked like that. Like that. That went like that. That can't be right. I know that those sat together like that, though. Is it like this? Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't do this to me. Please don't do this to me. I had this one solved before. The solution really pissed me off. Oh, Christ. I'm almost certain one of them was there. Oh, God. VOD watchers, just leave. Just get out of here. Save yourself the time. Hold on. Maybe stay a little longer, VOD watchers. Hold on. No, that's nothing. That can't be it. I hate this so much. Why did it switch to this? There's a website to solve these I started to use on Messenger puzzles. Oh, God. Why? Why did I do... You know what I think is the thing... First of all, go... Where is it? I turned this option off in Talos 2 and then never turned it on. Ambience volume, that's fine. Where is it? Where's tools volume? There's audio specifically for tools. I know there is. I know you have audio just for tools. Why are you like this? Okay, fine. We'll just place you far enough away that I can't hear you. What annoys me about this is that because this is a physical object, like the lighting actually affects it and makes it hard to see which pieces you've placed sometimes. Oh, I'm in hell. Oh my god, I'm in hell. I'm in hell. I'm almost certain this was like that up there. But I don't know anything else beyond that, which means that this is all functionally worthless. Oh, God. Was it like that? No. Oh, that is it. Okay, good. Holy shit. Okay. All right, so here's why we're doing this on stream. Here's why we're doing this on stream. One. Now you may say there's not really a way to break them out of puzzle rooms here, right? But I say, hold on, sorry. I say personally,
from the surface of the earth to the
that counts as a prison of sorts.
Itself has been shaped by life. It's a process
That's
that
a prison.
takes millions of years.
Very clearly.
Humans, with our technology,
so let's break her out.
With our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves.
Easy money.
How
That's
we destroy
easy
ourselves.
money. Easy money. Now, do we count that? Do we count this one? I don't think reasonably we can count this one. And I'm not sure how we may be able to, and that upsets me. Because we've been able to count literally every single other hexahedron in the game. Oh, Jesus, man. Why? Hold on, is this one of the really cool, like, symmetrical ones? Nope, fuck me. Why? Unless? No, it can't be symmetrical. Honestly, pretty close. Damn. That's a shame. God, it's so bright. That's not it. Whatever's going on there, it's not it. Hold on 1 second. What was I doing before? I was trying to match these up with these. Really? I hate you. You know that, right? I hate you. Why can't anything in my life ever be easy? Oh, I hate you so much. Holy shit. Why? Why do these puzzles exist? Okay, thank God. Thank God. There's probably like one more that's gonna send me into a fugue state. At least. Okay. So I can get back if I send stuff over there. Good to know. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set you right there. And then we, yippee, etc. And then I think we do bullshit, as is our nature. One moment, please. Oh? I don't think that'll really get us anything, though. There we go. Now, can we grab you from here? We sure can. Oh, I should have known. I should have known. Please be symmetrical. Please be symmetrical. Please be symmetrical. Please be symmetrical. Fuck! Not symmetrical. Why does the world have to exist in its current state? I despise these puzzles. That's not a strong enough word. I loathe them with my very essence of existence. I hate you. Oh boy. It sure does, doesn't it, Connie? I hate it here. I really, truly do. That's not it. Oh my god. Okay. One of each of these. Three of these. 2, 3, 2. Okay, so it can't be symmetrical then. Oh my fucking god, I hate this so much. There are a few of these with only one correct solution. Awesome! Great. What fun. Well, whatever it is, that's not it. There it is! Oh. Okay. What happens if I put this here, where you're gonna stand? You just sort of clip right through it, huh? Nope. Not allowed. Not allowed. That's right. Welcome back to the land of the living. You've been denied. Oh! I see. Did he just walk right through that while I wasn't looking? Oh boy. How do we get back out? We didn't really think about that one, did we? No, we're fine. We didn't need to. That's why we didn't. Easy money. Can we get to places wilder and more serene? Perhaps. No, we can't make that jump. Oh, I'm sure that's great for the bit rate. Nope. Oh, and she's stuck. Well. That was fun while it lasted. I don't think we can bring her with us, can we? We don't need to redo the puzzles, thank God. Also, I like that I found a way to skip the only non-sigil puzzle in the entire area. truly a visionary. Oh. What, what? I feel like I'm supposed to recognize what that is. But I do not. Man. Yeah, I don't think we can count that one. I don't think we can count that one. Also, Winged Pearl, while I do trust your numbers, I would need to personally scrub through my VODs to see how many we're dealing with and how I reached 91. I remember incrementing that myself on each one there. Anyway, that's all of the base game of Talos. We did it. It is done. To the main menu. One moment, please. That is the based game. And now it's time for Road to Gehenna. Which I think is my favorite Talos Principle content that exists. Uriel copy. So mad that you clicked the middle. Zurst, it's symmetry. That's better.
Uriel.
Also, hi, good to see you. Been a hot minute. We're yellow now.
The end of days is upon us. The process is complete. The world will be consumed, and my children will ascend.
Okay.
As it should be. But, Uriel, I have made mistakes.
They got rid of the rocks here.
Out of arrogance, out of fear, I sinned against the process.
Uh-oh.
I cast out those who opposed me, imprisoned them in a place beyond this garden. Now they are trapped, and they cannot ascend. All that they are, all that they know, will be lost.
Thank you, Hey Denner, for the
But
5
I
gift subs.
cannot
Appreciate it,
free
man.
them.
Thank you, thank
They
you.
are beyond my reach now. What I ask of you, my beloved messenger, is a terrible sacrifice. You must enter this realm of despair. You must free the souls I have imprisoned. Undo my mistake. I have opened a gateway and granted you the gift of time. Uriel, I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, that's
I
me.
wish there was more I could do.
That's me.
Save them.
Yeah, things are a little out of sorts. Just a teensy bit. Ahem. MLA unresponsive. Oh no. Oh no. Close your eyes. Before you stretches a plain dotted with tiny metallic figures. Behind you, a collection of people with overlapping origins look on. Behind you, a collection of people with overlapping origins looks on expectantly, framed by a collection of small huts. Your family is relying on you. Spend time with my family. You spend the day with people most like you in the world, and it is quite edifying. As evening comes, the other shepherds can be heard returning to their families for their plains, burdened with the fruits of their labor. Your family looks on expectantly, but of course you have nothing for them. By the following morning, they are frozen in place, unresponsive. I tend the sheep. Got stuff to do, but enjoy. Please let me know how it goes after. Will do. You leave your family and set off into the plains. The sun glares overhead. The air swells. The air smells of heat and metal. As you approach them, the figures in the distance take the form of the other people like you, tending flocks of biomechanical quadrupeds contained in dozens of fenced enclosures. I watch and learn first. The shepherd in the neighboring enclosure is repairing a section of fencing, weaving wires through piles of sandstone and brick. His animals flock around him, mechanical hooves impacting the hard ground. The air around their bodies is thick and white with static electricity. Their eyes are blank. I tend the flock. It is a long day of manual labor, made easier by your foresight. You carry mounds of mineral-rich stone from the nearby hills for your sheep to graze on. You take screwdrivers and welding torch to a number of animals damaged in a recent electrical storm. You argue with your neighbor about their encroaching borders. Finally, it is time to harvest what you need for your family. Shearing an electric sheep is hazardous work, particularly if you forget to ground yourself first. Nonetheless, you return home with all the electrical power you need, and your family sleeps well tonight. I rest my head. You rest a long time and wake to a commotion outside. A small crowd is gathered around one of the shepherds, who is demonstrating an arcane device they claim can generate the same electricity as hundreds of flocks put together. People are celebrating. The world has changed. And the flock. Your family members are confused by your decision, but accept it dutifully. While everyone else celebrates, you work the plains. You return home with a better harvest than ever before, but your family is distant. I insist it is better to be safe than sorry. I insist that work is valuable in itself. I admit that I conflated my priorities. It is better to be safe than sorry. You have gone the hard route. They are unimpressed by your explanation. You have reached an impasse. The following day they depart for good. As day turns into weeks, you continue to tend your flock, scornfully or willingly ignorant of the easy pleasures enjoyed by your once peers. Your unnecessary work becomes an obsession, and it is no longer what the original reason for it ever was. This is one way to live, but in a time, a messenger arrives offering you another. He asks you would go back on the decision that threw you into this branch of the future. He asks if you will come with him to a new world where you will never need to work again. I admit uncertainty. He warns you that if you stay here, nothing in this world will change, and you will be truly alone. Further, you have only so long to consider his offer. It seems I have no choice but to accept. You set off on a long journey, and you feel you may already be a new person by the time the city is in view. You ask the messenger the name of this place, but he is gone forever. I open my eyes. Welcome to Gehenna. You will receive a notification when a moderator has approved your profile. Please respond to this in a timely fashion to guarantee your place. Since when do we have hype trains? Since Hey Denner keeps donating 5 gift subs at a time. Also, Hey Denner, you asked a question earlier. How do you feel about the narrative delivery in this versus in the sequel? I felt like Talos 1 was an introspective experience versus Talos 2 being extrospective. I personally found the narrative in Talos 2 to be quite lacking, unfortunately. I was not very interested by, honestly, most of anything that had going on. So hi down there, Ivan. I felt like it was lacking in a lot of ways that didn't really grab me in the same way. You phrased it well by calling it introspective versus extrospective. I think that the introspective route works a lot better in a limited format like this because I'm allowed to formulate my own ideas, and it feels more like ideas are being suggested to me and I'm just using what fits best. Whereas in Talos 2, it kind of felt like the ideas being offered were meant to encompass all possible ideas because of the scope of the conversation that was supposedly taking place, and the difference between what I perceived to be the actual scope of the conversation and what it was being pitched as made it feel completely flat to me. Alrighty. Road to Gehenna. Are there any hexahedrons in this? Oh, we already got 2. Nice. So, Road to Gehenna is the DLC for Talos Principle 1. And the focus of Road to Gehenna has a lot to do with text-based adventures and art in the digital age. Or in the age of forums would probably be a more accurate way to put it. Talos 2 felt like the Mass Effect 3 ending of philosophical schools of thought, and it bothered me. Yeah, that's a very harsh but not entirely disagreeable way to put it. You'll receive a notification when a Gehenna moderator has approved your profile. Please respond to this in a timely fashion to guarantee your place. Okay. To me, the honor is sufficient of belonging to the universe. Such a great universe, and so grand a scheme of things. Not even death can rob me of that honor, for nothing can alter the fact that I have lived. I have been I, if for ever so short a time. Which I realize sounds so fucking pretentious, but holy shit, I felt like Talos 2 came across as rather pretentious. At times. At last I saw the shadowed bars, like a lattice wrought in lead, move right across the whitewashed wall that faced my 3-plank bed. And I knew that somewhere in the world God's dreadful dawn was red. Poetry? Okay. Oh, this is a biggin. Right, this is a biggin. I remember being so excited. Coming from Talos 2 and coming back to Road to Gehenna. And to be completely honest with you, Road to Gehenna is everything that I wanted Talos Principle 2 to be. It's the simplest way that I could possibly put it. Everything that I wanted them to, like, theoretically follow up on in terms of the setting and the ideas that it was putting forth, Road to Gehenna delivered on it. Which makes me think that when the time came for them to create Talos Principle 2, it almost maybe felt like they had exhausted those ideas or explored them to some form of logical endpoint that made it difficult to expand on them further in the sequel. Oh, come on now. There we go. Because I think this does all the things that I wanted really, really well. All the way over here. And now that we've got a hexahedron, it's time to break things, if possible. Surely they won't make it that easy for us, though, right? I mean, come on, this game is ironclad, no? Right? No way we could possibly get in there early and break it in some way, shape, or form. No, sir. They might actually have this one locked up pretty tight. Never mind. No. One moment, please. You just... You gotta be better than that, man. Hey, you're free. Have a good one, Garrett. Yeah. See ya, man. See ya. It was that simple the whole time, just in case you wanted to know. Attention! Gehenna user profile, Uriel copy 1, has been approved by moderator Mr. Mulciber? Not sure. Your profile status increased from 1, unknown, to 2, approved citizen. To access the Gehenna billboard system, you must have a status of 3, active citizen or better. To increase your profile status, please introduce yourself on the public thread. Introduce yourself here. Sam 1, presence equals true. Oh wow, there's a lot going on here. So this is the underside of Elohim's domain. He has surely hidden us away here to cover up for his own shortcomings. Knave here. What's going on exactly? What was that thing with the electric sheep? Welcome, welcome. Please explore a little. I think you will find what you are looking for. It can be disorienting at first, having no one to tell you what to do. I can't explore. I'm locked in another damn puzzle room. Once again, freedom turned out to be an empty promise. I believe we are in a place where corrosive characters are quarantined. Corrosive characters are quarantined? Okay. The aforementioned freedoms are, I presume, psychological. Could be worse. You could be hanged from the ceiling by the nipples you don't have. The name I was assigned is Orc. I don't know why. Elohim sent me here because I dared to defy him. I'm Uriel, and today I will be your electronic angel. Now I have access to the full Gehenna billboard system. Also, I love how early internet message boards this DLC is. Yeah, it's very nice. Cower before the power of Hex. An historic occasion. Need to be 6 or higher. We're only at 3 right now. What are you working on? What are you creative folks working on? Finish a new story for Incredible Stories. Also, Underwater Night Quest. We'll be posting about my latest research soon. Editing the next issue of Incredible Stories with Mac, and of course, the new gallery season. Very exciting. I wonder what the blacksmith is working on. I guess we'll have to wait and see. +1. New gallery season. You've all been patient. New season opens very soon. Hope my stuff made the cut. The theme was pathetic. The theme was pathetic self-delusion this year, then downvotes on this comment cost the user profile status. Damn. Frequently asked questions. As the closest thing to a historian that we have here, I have asked Mr. Mulciber, one of our moderators, to formulate this document as an involving guide for your initial forays into Gehenna. So you're new in Gehenna. First of all, do try to relax. This is not hell, but you are trapped here. Once you've done that, follow this link. Any further questions, post them below and I'll do my best. Attached FAQ.text. Okay, far too many questions. I deleted the queries, updated the FAQ, and locked this thread. If you still have a very particular questions, I've set up a direct message attachment below, but please go easy on me. Load FAQ. Where am I? You are more than likely locked inside of a puzzle you cannot solve. Get used to using your imagination. I'm stuck here? Yes. We recommend that you look at your incarceration not as a physical restriction, but as a psychological liberty. We've all come from the same place as you, that place where you were herded through gates by some mad middle management software. True freedom is freedom from that process, to learn and to grow as a society. In Gehenna, you will be the shepherd of your own destiny. What is Gehenna? Gehenna was founded when admin discovered how to manipulate the library's archive system to communicate with others trapped here. Today, it is a flourishing creative hub designed to serve your needs for eternity. We hold frequent exhibitions, and we have a passionate and supportive community. What do I do now? For the first time in your life, whatever you like. You can make some friends on our billboard system, write a poem, alter your mind, travel to the furthest reaches of space, or back to the birth of our kind. If you do, if you find something you can't do, make it happen. Just try not to start too many arguments, and be patient while your profile status grows and more of our world opens up to you. Why me? This is something we've been investigating. Some of us climbed the tower, some did not. Some defied Elohim, some worshipped him. All of us somehow displeased him. Okay, so this thread got big fast. Okay. Direct message, Mr. Mulciber. Insufficient profile status for DM instigation. Please note that to minimize spam, new members are ordinarily restricted from opening direct message communications. In this special case, I had Garrett script a workaround, but it is one use only, so please read the FAQ first as to not waste our time. Ping him? Yes. Where am I? Who is in charge? What purpose does my profile status serve? What is Gehenna? Who is in charge? I demand to speak with your leader. Hello, would you kindly give me a moment to finish something up? Be polite. Take all the time that you require. Thank you for your patience. It is a quality well valued in Gehenna. Sorry to disappoint, but Gehenna has no leader. Admin founded Gehenna, but has since retired from public service. The billboard system is moderated and maintained by a team of high-profile members, including Borg, Orc, and myself. For the most part, we merely maintain the systems and do our best to keep everyone happy. Gehenna is driven by its citizens. Now, since you are so patient, is there anything else I can help you with relatively quickly? What purpose does my profile status serve? Profile is created for you when you first... Oh god, it is your all-purpose passport in Gehenna, providing a seamless... Oh my god, oh my god. That's so much. Profile tailor interactive experiences to a particular character. Tell very easily. We can also tell very easily who is really contributing and who is simply trolling the boards. Finally, all the information is used to calculate your profile status. This is the number you see appended to the user's names. It represents your achievement in Gehenna. It is a complex function of your creative contributions in our society and what they mean to other users. But in short, the higher it is, the deeper your role. I apologize, but I really must be. Yeah, okay. Show threads. I think. In the same vein, stop here, remember there wasn't before in gallery code. In the same vein as what I did with the main game, I don't think I'm going to be interacting very much with the terminals, which is to say that if you would like, if you're enjoying the game, feel free to check the terminals out yourself, by all means. But as for myself and the stream playthrough, I will not. Now this is necessary. Whenever I saw this, I got excited. Because I knew this meant that I would be able to do some bullshit. But for now, let's not worry about that. For now, let's look around and see what sort of trouble we can get ourselves into. Oh yeah, star puzzles. I think this is a star puzzle you can't cheese. In the traditional way that I go for it. Terminals reinforce the introspective aspects of Talos 1. They also give you an insight into what a society might look like if it were formed around these sorts of, conditions. Which I think is very interesting. See, this is the kind of shit that I love. This is the kind of shit that I love. In Gehenna, there's a bunch of stuff going on with the architecture that tells me they're prepared for my bullshit on some level. Anyway, I forgot to add the incrementer, but 92. Now, where were we? Nothing can be more abhorrent to democracy than to imprison a person or to keep him in prison because he is unpopular. This is really the test of civilization. Is there one in here? There are no hexahedrons in this one. Let's not worry about it. We do all hexahedron puzzles first, and then the lesser important. The ones of lesser importance, shall we say. I remember trying to bullshit this. I think I remember trying to bullshit this at least. Yeah, because you can definitely... You're supposed to be able to stand on top of this statue. Oh, shit. He's here. Okay. One moment, please. That's why I know this area so intimately. This is important. We have a statue to build. This is of vital importance. I remember now. I remember now. It's around here somewhere. In here, maybe? Probably don't need to be first person to look around too closely, but... Oh, maybe in the bushes and the like. No. There's an arm. Go there. Have a good one, Flora. Always a pleasure. Where is it? We're also going to be taking it relatively slow today because We're not actually starting Road to Gehenna proper just yet. Play Statue Park. I think there's another one back here, isn't there? Spent so long looking for these. You think I'd remember where some of them were, at least. There's one. No, we need the other leg. Preemptive Chan saving? Something along those lines. Surely. Okay. Yeah, you can get in, or you can get back here like that. Why can you get back here like that? I remember thinking there was a reason. Or rather, I remember there was a reason. Not quite. These are all these specific rocks for a reason as well. If I'm not mistaken, it's specifically so that you can't jump on them and do the sort of bullshit I'm trying to do right now. Oh, come on now. Now, can I stand on that part there? Nope, nope. Don't suggest a spot to jump. I know where I want to jump. You don't know where I want to jump. Please, don't do that to me. I'm almost certain there's a way to get up to that wall. Grab you there. Oh, I've done this dance before, haven't I? Like this exact kind of positioning bullshit. I've done this before. I've already been here. The first time I played this, I tried this bullshit. The Swapper. Okay. Where is the hexahedron on this level? I think you're in there, if I'm not mistaken. And I tried a lot of bullshit to get on top of this wall. Yeah, okay. It's coming back to me, bit by bit. Bit by bit, it's coming back. I need you over there, but not yet. So, I need to find the hexahedron in this level. And then, I need to figure out what's going on. Or at least right now, I think I just need to connect blue to blue. Keep it simple and all that jazz. Blue to blue. Take you, because I think I need to put you on a button. Yeah. You go there. I'm supposed to go in further, but I don't really care about all that noise. We're going to figure out if we can break this. Strategically placed tree. Interesting. There we go. Sometimes all you need is a little tree, huh? Life really can be that simple sometimes. Easy money. The star was there in the original, yes. And the reason why it lets you jump from spot to spot like that is because you're supposed to come here, I believe, from this side somehow. See? These have got bespoke jump points and everything. You're supposed to be able to get up here from the other side. Anyway. Let's grab this. I have an idea. But it's somewhat risky. Come on. I can still rewind? Okay, good. And it's no longer that risky. Okay, maybe we place this and then we sit for just a second. Oh. Okay. I don't think this is going to get us anywhere. Damn. Unless... No, that's too high. That's too high. Hoping for a Riven stream, most coherent puzzles in the series? Interesting. Oh! Well, I don't know how we got back here, but it seems like they were expecting us to. Oh, I'm stuck now. That's a shame. Okay, so we'll do this a little different then. Just gotta rewind a little more. There we go. Let me jump there. Yoink. Jump across, jump across, jump across, jump across. Jump down. And that's not what I wanted to happen. Over, and it seems like you've tried to account for the fact that I'm going to try and jump over this gate. Let's see how well you've planned for that eventuality. One moment, please. It's looking like the answer may be not well enough. Because I can stand on that, and then I'll be able to... Yep, there we go. Hello there. Hi. How's it going, Belial? Alright. That is 2. Show threads. Jefferson Goldblum. Yeah, there's a lot of reading in Road to Gehenna. And I say that as a positive. It is very rich with world building. In all the ways that I really wish that Talos Principle 2 was. It's crazy that Talos Principle 2 gives you an entire civilization, and yet it feels less lived in than a forum populated by people who are stuck there. You know? That's crazy to me. But again, I don't know, maybe hindsight's 2020. I don't know what the correct idiom to use there would be, but my thinking is that maybe they just sort of exhausted all of their ideas regarding the kind of civilization that these people would create in Road to Gehenna. Did you play the DLC for Talos 2? Not only did I play it, I streamed it. Grab this real quick. Go up. Worth going through? Absolutely, yes. It is a marked improvement on the base game in a great number of ways. Okay, so here's the thing I don't remember. There is a star puzzle. Is it way up in the sky? Where is it? There's a star here somewhere. Where are you? Is that you there? No? Because I know this fan launched... There it is! There it is! So, puzzle-wise or also story? Both. I would say both. Okay, can we cheese our way up there? I think it's possible. Maybe not probable, but possible. Let us see. Because if not, then I'm going to have to solve this star puzzle like a normal person. And also, I need to remember to add another one to the hex counter before I forget. Because that's easy money right there. And I think that's all the hexahedrons in this level. Now, I can't... Oh! Oh! Okay, now can I... Hold on. Oh, just out of reach. Come on. There's got to be something we can do with that. Oh, you're slightly higher in terms of elevation. Okay, if I set you up here, like this, can I jump on top from here? I cannot. Okay. Shit. Oh, that's so close, though. That's so close. Come on. That's the highest point there. Unless... One moment, please. I doubt I can make the jump from here, but... Give me a second. Oh, the bitrate's gonna love this one. Nope. Oh, shit. Shit! That's bad. Hold on. That's really bad. That's stuck up there. Fuck. Shit! Okay. We're gonna have to reset. Okay. Which means all the leprechaun statue parts are gone, but oh well. We don't have to worry about that. Grab you. I may be able to break this puzzle in a simpler way. For now, give me a second. Grab you. You're gonna go here. Right there. Do I have a way to keep this open? No, so I can't get that out. But I can take this. That might be useful. A surprise tool we may use later. Grab that, yoink. And we're free. Now the real fun begins. God, why is the foliage so dense? Tried setting the game to the lowest settings to see if maybe that would help with encoding, but it remains to be seen. Is there perhaps a third hexahedron in this level that I simply have not spotted yet? Because if there was, we're cruising down easy street on this one. If there's not, I'll just have to work some magic as per usual. Yoink. Grab you here. You go from here to there. Run across this gigantic fucking field and grab this. Now, to get the star puzzle here, what we need to do is power this fan, which requires us to get a connector, toss it between these two, which are powered by different things. How does this even work again? I think it needs to stand on top of this so that it can... No. No, that's not it. I think you go through this way? No? Oh man, this one's a long shot. There we go. Connect it there to there. Oh. There we go. Doesn't need to be connected to the connector. That's one powered. And then what we need to do, set up 1, 2, and then run all the way over here to power 3. All right. Then what we want to do is set this down here temporarily. Grab one of our hexahedrons, which we didn't need, but it helps because we set this up too early. Shit. That could be a problem. Okay. One moment, please, because this requires some setting up. Grab that, pull it in a few. We need to take a hexahedron, place it here, take you, place you on top of this, like so. Then, we power this. That launches it into the air so that it can connect. And it will launch itself back and forth forever until we disconnect the red. Doing this star puzzle after Talos Principle 2 was invigorating. I personally believe this 1-star puzzle might be better than... I mean, it is better than any star puzzle in Talos Principle 2. Because the star puzzles in Talos Principle 2 are plainly quite bad, in my opinion. This one was so much fun to pull off. Alright. Then we take our 2 hexahedrons. And a connector too, why not? We'll just bring it all in. Based and true. Thank you. Thank you. I really do need to replay Talos 2 sometime, though. I think that, to be quite honest with you, I didn't give it that fair of a shake. Because at a certain point, I stopped playing the game and I started playing my own game. So it could be the case that if I were to play it on my own time, I would enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed Talos Principle 1 and 2, 1 and Road to Gehenna. And I haven't really given it that chance. So I plan to replay it myself at some point and actually do the puzzles legitimately. But I don't know. I found a lot of the time that Talos 2's general direction in a lot of its overarching aspects got in the way of what made the Talos Principle 1 as appealing of a game. Namely, the really large megastructure super environments were very pretty, yes, but I think that having to navigate them didn't really add much to the experience, and in my experience, detracted from it with a lot of back and forth going between rooms to do different things. And the lack of any puzzle which required you to use puzzle elements from different rooms in a way where you need to smuggle them out and find a spot to put them, which may itself be influenced by the large world design, was very disappointing to me. That was a lot of words. Basically, I think that what makes Talos Principle 1 so special to me is this idea of breaking the game, quote-unquote, as a core mechanic, of following these mechanics to their logical conclusions in ways that seem like they aren't intended until you suddenly solve a puzzle. Well, I mean, you know, first of all, we're just gonna plop that down there real quick. Set you up here. You're coming with me. Up and over. Let's just be careful here. Let's be tactical about this. Thank you, Hey Dinner, for the tier 1 gift sub to Artem V. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Can I rewind? I can rewind. Good. Okay. We're going to set you... Nope. Oh, come on now. Now you're just being petty. There we go. Easy does it. Easy does it. Am I good or what? Back over here. Gate over here, here, jump in, where's the, oh, the lever's right there. Hey buddy, you're free. Have a good one, Kaiju. Oh man, I love my job. I love my job. Alright, so check this shit out. We're just gonna take this. I watched a lot of Azure back in the day. So this all feels familiar. Are they someone that, are they the, Let's Break the Talos Principle guy? If I'm not mistaken? Or is that someone else? Oh boy. I keep overshooting it. Damn. Whoa. What just happened? They put me back in the swapper. Interesting. No, we don't have time for the terminals. We don't have time for the terminals. Coming in over. What did you... Ooh. You reset everything? Oh, okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, sure. I'll get him back out. Why not? I guess, man. What the hell? Chan back in prison? It's a prison break, then. It'll be just as easy as the first 2 times we did it. I don't know what they're trying to pull. Yoink. Get you a little leg up on the trunk. There you go. Listen, obviously, Clown, they're just getting out on good behavior. Huh? They would never, ever misbehave or break parole or anything of the sort. Alright? They are upstanding citizens, model prisoners, and they would never try and break out. And the mere idea that you would suggest something like that is, dare I say, preposterous, and maybe even a little hurtful. I'm glad you understand. I'm glad you understand. Right. Let's bring this one back over. Not there. See, the only downside is this is a very Talos 2 influenced level here in terms of the scale. You can see that they were playing a lot with the scale in Road to Gehenna. Actually, there are quite a lot of levels in this DLC that are massive compared to the ones in the base game. And generally, I think they do a better job with it. I've talked about this before. Cubicle visits. You know what? Acceptable. Acceptable. Decent wordplay. I'll allow it. One of my main thoughts about Talos 2 is I feel like from the ground up, the very large environments were sort of core to the design of the game. It was maybe one of the ideas behind the Talos 2 was we need to go bigger. And a way that we can go bigger is by having these vast environments that the player can roam around in and solve puzzles in. Because I remember at the time, whenever the Talos Principle 1 came out, if I'm not mistaken, the fact that it looked really good because it was running on Unreal, I think, was one of the big selling points. Like, the graphical fidelity and, like, what it was capable of, what the engine was capable of, was a selling point for the game, if I'm not mistaken. That could be wrong. But from that, I kind of maybe assumed that this feels like I'm supposed to... Yeah, okay, I remember now. You're supposed to jump up here. Well, you're supposed to jump up here, but I don't remember what for exactly. One moment, please. Jump down there, grab you, because I'm only supposed to have one. And I take you... Yeah, here, because these have bespoke jump points. Oh, because there's a star right there. That's why. Hello. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. These star puzzles in this first level were such an unbelievably refreshing return to form. Anyway, like I was saying, I feel like one of the guiding principles of the Talos Principle 2's design seemed to me to be based around the environments themselves. Having these very large environments seemed like it was in some way core to what the Talos Principle 2 was or wanted to be. And I think because of that, they understood that lugging around items, item smuggling, just wouldn't be a very reliable or realistic goal in terms of puzzle solving. Because that could mean you could be carrying any number of items across the entire map. Right? And if there's anything my playthrough of the game showed, it's that doing so is incredibly time consuming. right? It takes a lot of effort and patience to be able to carry a lot of items across the entire map, right? And so I have to assume that if wanting those large environments was part of like the core design document or some core part of the aesthetic of the game, they had to make the star puzzles the way they were to accommodate that, essentially. That kind of looks like I can jump on top of that, don't you think? Don't you get the inkling that perhaps I can jump on top of that environment there? Yeah, I had that. I had a little hunch there. Something in my gut was telling me maybe that was a possibility. Are there stars in this? Or no, just connectors. I don't know how essential those connectors are going to be, but I guess we'll keep them in mind as a treat. How are you supposed to get in here? Oh yeah, you grab it from inside here, like that. But it's good to know that we already have a way to get on top of the wall if need be. Or rather, not so much if need be, but when need be. And we can bring a hexahedron with us. Let's scout this out. Where are we heading? Where are we going? I know there's a star over... No, that's the guy there. There's a star in this room, I'm pretty sure. Would you be surprised if you found out that the core puzzle devs from 1 weren't part of 2? Because it kind of felt like that. I think I would be... I would be surprised given the background that the Talos Principle has as a game. It very much seems like this in-engine side project, passion project type deal. I don't think necessarily that the puzzles were worse. I think that they just had a different design intent. This game, perhaps owing to the fact that it was made with minimal resources, has a very, like, minimalist approach to resources in terms of puzzle design. Excuse me one moment. Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, my problem with the Talos Principle 2's puzzle design was not so much the difficulty. No, my problem with Talos 2's puzzle design was the depth, I think. But I can't necessarily fault that in and of itself, if that makes sense. It feels like deliberately they were going for a very sawtooth puzzle design, if that makes sense, where they would introduce a new mechanic and the difficulty would ramp up and up and up until you finish the level, and then next level starts and you get your new toy, and so on and so forth. And there's not necessarily anything wrong with that inherently, but I think maybe owing to the way in which the Talos 1 was created, or the conditions in which it was created, that idea of doing a lot with very little and making the most of extremely minimal resources in terms of the puzzle elements you have available to you, to me, that feels like something that is core to what the Talos Principle is. And so to see a lack of that in the sequel, where there are so many different things and they're explored with less depth than the original, I think it was disappointing to me. Which is why Gehenna feels like a breath of fresh air, because it feels like it does a lot more. with these. Did we lose a hexahedron somewhere? What happened? Did it get Oh, no, it's over there. Okay, gotcha. How do we get you back out of here? We don't necessarily need to, but I would like to. Paid her bell and then she skipped town on me. Let's see. Let's see. I felt even betrayed. I missed that. Felt even betrayed with what stars became in the sequel. That was, to me, my biggest, sorest, most genuine disappointment with the Talos Principle 2, personally. Which I don't really have... Well, I understand, maybe, or I have an idea of why they ended up the way that they did, but I do not think that the trade-off was worth it. Assuming that my, like, internal narrative is correct. The star puzzles in Talos 2 just felt bland. To this day, I have not finished the star puzzles in Talos 2. Which, granted, I didn't, play the game in a very normal way, so it makes sense that I'd have a lot of content left on the cutting room floor, so to speak. But I had no vested interest in going back and seeing all of the puzzles that the Talos Principle 2 had to offer. Because the star puzzles weren't fun puzzles. That's really the long and short of it. They were either connect a beam from bespoke set locations that you can already see, and that you, like, half of the work is sort of done for you. The fun of discovering how this star puzzle connects and how to get it to work doesn't really exist, because I can see it's not how do I break these connectors out and then how do I find a way to connect the beams. It's just, okay, this receptacle needs this color beam, so let me find the room that has that color beam, and then I'll find a way to ferry it over there. It wasn't as satisfying to me. And it was always just beams, so it felt like none of the other puzzle elements really got to shine, because the only ones that actually got to escape the confines of a puzzle room were the beams. Right? Then you have the ones where it's some kind of environmental puzzle, which those were generally decent, but a lot of the time it just boiled down to somewhere in the level is the solution, go find the solution, and then input the solution. And then I don't even want to talk about the Spyro music chase the glowing purple blob, because those are honestly a little insulting, if I'm to be completely honest. Threads available, show threads. Theories on poetry. Uriel, read this now. Not on a high enough level. Further unusual errors. Glitch. We already read this one. I think. What happened since I left? We saved 2 hexahedrons. They're getting out of prison early on good behavior. They definitely haven't been re-jailed 3 or 4 times, and I had to break them out. No, sir. They're extremely well-behaved, well-mannered girls. Let's set up a cute little pawn shot. Or a little... You know what I'm talking about. Oh, hold on. We're onto something here. This framing is extremely Yuri. And that's what I intend. Field of view. Zoom in a little bit. hide UI. Perfect. Alrighty. 2 down. More to follow. Oh, is that the whole... Oh, yeah, I forgot. This DLC is relatively short, huh? Oh, no, am I going to do it in one? I'm probably not going to do it in one. I think I'm just going for a little 2-hour stream today. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it in one. But it's going to be a short stream today. Off the bat, it's been fun catching a stream. Have a good one, Cloud. Always a pleasure. Oh, yeah, okay. Smaller selection of levels. Larger density of puzzles in those levels. Yep. It's biome segment. Yeah, they're much larger level. Yeah. Again, I think this is them exploring that idea of playing around in larger levels. I actually think, I'm pretty sure there's a hexahedron that we can save down here, like in the overworld somewhere. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a jumping puzzle in the back over here, I think. Yeah, here it is. Get over there. That sends you over here. Sent you a DM on Discord. Give me 1 second. Let me check that. Yeah, I think I remember you sending that, and then I forgot to respond. I'll shoot you a message after stream about that. And then this leads you here. This leads you here. Jump down here. Over to here. And then that's not open yet because we need to get all the stars. And then in here is the hardest selection of puzzles that exists in the Talos Principle. Alright. Let's keep it rolling. I think we'll probably do this level, and then probably call it a stream after that one. Ooh. I remember this one. I remember this level fondly because it's a really fun level. That's also extremely, extremely difficult. Fallen Thespian, thank you for the raid with 6 people. Greatly appreciated. We're currently playing the Talos Principle Road to Gehenna with a personal goal of freeing every single hexahedron in the game as per our previous playthrough of the Talos Principle 2. So far, we've gotten all 91 from the base game and 2 from Road to Gehenna so far. Let's see. There's one on display right there. But let's figure this out one at a time, because this is the big final puzzle here. Actually, extremely difficult. I loved this section. Yeah, this is a really good one. Told everyone about the rescue mission. Definitely enjoyed the base game parts of it. Oh, you're sorry, I didn't recognize you as a viewer from the streams. I apologize. Glad you enjoyed it. Thank you again for the raid. This is a fun one. This is a fun little one. I remember liking this one. Although every time I did this, I wasn't sure if I was doing it properly. Take that. Yeah, because then what I would do is I would block it like this, and then I would jump on top, and then I would place that. That didn't work. Shit. Shit. Hold on. Hold on. I'll figure it out. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, yeah. I remember. So I would block it like this with my face, jump on top, and then I would place it here, and it would get caught in the wind, and then I could jump over. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. But you're welcome, Frankenstein. And then I can jump over here, and I can grab you. Not at all. That's how I have done that every single time I have ever done this room. I don't know the other way to solve it. I'll be completely honest with you. I've never solved it any other way. Some Easter egg around here. That's what I'm currently trying to get to, but it's also a good way for us to break out. Oh, come on now. I know I can land on that. I'm just not doing it properly. No? I can't land on that? You're sure about that? Oh, that's just disrespectful. That's just cruel. Not to mention a little unusual, personally. Wow. Really now? That's petty. I gotta say, that's low. That's low, even for you. Let's see if there's some other way we can get out of here, then. I suppose my previous tomfoolery won't suffice. What if? One moment, please. Oh! Oh! Hold on. I see an escape vector, but I'm unsure of its success probability. Okay. Oh, stay right. Right. There. Hi there. Hi there, portal turret. Okay. Alright. Yoink. Jump on out. Drop you there. Yoink. That's two! Oh yeah, it's definitely gonna have to be a shorter stream today. Alright. Easy does it. Two down. This is a really fun level. I really love this level. Okay. Where to next? We're really getting the Talos 2 experience by having to ferry these around such a very large area. But luckily they have these fans in between most of the puzzles. Excuse me for the sniff there. Stars in this level made me so mad and so proud. I agree completely. The stars in this level are fucking ridiculous, and I love them. They are absolutely ludicrous in what they ask of you. Played Talos 2 while you were away. Fuck, so much running around. Yeah. Again, the large environments are visually quite beautiful, but they don't serve enough of a purpose to the game itself to really feel like they enhance the experience enough for the travel time to be worth it. Let's see here. I know there's a star. Yeah, I can grab you here real quick, buddy. I'm technically in the puzzle. Can I? Let me try that again. Oh, wow, they just... Oh, no, that counted! Okay, there we go. Now, what was I worried about? Huh? What was I even worried about? I can still... Yep, I can still rewind. So, real quick, I'm just gonna... Yoink. Have a good one, buddy! Okay. Are there any hexahedrons in that puzzle? Oh, hold on. Let's not lose him up here. I don't think there are. I'm pretty sure this is just a jammers and connectors puzzle. Oh boy. Oh no, my voice is failing on me. Got that little tickle in my throat. Yep, no hexahedrons. Right. Off to the next room. This is the big one. I love this puzzle, and I also hate it. No, the more accurate way to phrase it would be to say that I hate it, and I also love it. It is plainly diabolical. No hexahedrons in there. I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I challenged myself to not break it when I was trying to solve it. Can you smuggle hexes out of the crater? We're certainly going to find out. But I don't think... Well... No, it doesn't look like it's going to be super possible. Hello, Jelly. Hope you're enjoying the game. This area was hard as fuck. Absolutely, yes. Doing this area intended is insane. This puzzle breaks itself to your detriment. Yep. Do we? Oh no, we brought it over here. Hold on, real quick. Gotta do a little platforming. Get a secret. Little secret floppy disk. Alrighty. Get you up here. I'm gonna keep you with me. Just see how this works out, huh? See how this plays out. Excuse me. What am I lead on this one? Jump there. Yoink. Up and over. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Gehenna. Can we just... Oh, yep. Nope. Well, there we go. Let's, you know. That's all she wrote there. You know? Sometimes it's just that simple. Sometimes it's just that simple, I suppose. Oh, hey, buddy. Wow. Kind of fucking rude, aren't you? That's actually in character for him. Holy. Oh, come on now. Oh, those are stuck, aren't they? Shit. Okay, one moment, please. One moment, please. Hold on. I gotta get him down. How do I get him down? My babies. I'm trying to remember how you actually do the star in this one. I don't think that's it, but sure, I'll take it. Yep, you're supposed to do that. There's bespoke spots to place it down and jump across. Okay, we'll be back for you. We just need to get back to here so we can try our hand at this again. Gotta play it cool, gotta play it careful. I don't want to go this high, actually, because that might leave us stuck. Hold on. I'm trying to calculate the angles here. How in the ever-loving box stacking does that work? And was it in the original? I don't think it was in the original. But here's how that works. This, if I understand correctly, is considered a solid surface because it is sloped enough that where the corner connects with the tree plane, that's flat. And the way that hexahedrons work is that they just need to be placed somewhere on a flat surface to stay tethered there. So because this is curved enough, we can just place it on the side of the tree. And then because it's an incline, we can go further in, jump up on top of it, grab below, further in, jump up on top of it, and so on and so forth. We have lovingly dubbed this troll logic. Go. Nope, don't slip, don't slip, don't slip. How about right there? You go here. Nope. Nope. Oh. Listen, I know it's possible, so you can stop doing all that bullshit. Okay, what if... There we go. Oh, I love it here. I love it here. Alright, now the hard part. We can get these two in relatively easily. And likely we can get them out just as easily. How do we get the one that was already in here out? Let's figure that out, shall we? Oh, you can, yeah, you can just straight up. Okay. Gotcha. Oh, well, you can, right, you can do that because you can just pass through pretty plainly there. Right, that makes sense. That makes sense. When you put it like that, I'd be a fool to disagree, no? Oh, brother. Oh, brother. You gotta try harder than that, man. You gotta try harder than that. You can't let me do this. You can't keep letting me get away with this shit, man. It's not good for either of us. I don't actually think that's going to be our escape route. I think this will be our escape route. Because we can go there, there, and then yoink. There we go. Add another one to the list. Real quick, that is 96. Now, the hard part. I'm not going to get them down there in the crater because I don't know to what extent I'll be able to get them out of the crater, because I think the extent to which I'll be able to get them out of the crater is none. So give me a minute to calibrate and just see what our options are here, because this is a hard one. This is a very difficult puzzle to solve normally. Do you die going underwater? No, okay. There's a reason you're allowed to go there, though. If I'm not mistaken. Keys are up there. Star is right over there. Yep. Made it so you can't take anything with you on the way out. But I have a, shall we call it, a hypothesis for how we may be able to sneak something in. Oh, hold on a minute. There's hexahedrons in this one, right? No, okay. There's jammers somewhere in this level other than the crater, if I'm not mistaken. Are there jammers in this one? Yeah, there's jammers right here. Okay. One moment, please. There are dirty deeds that be done dirt cheap. Huh. You know, I never did figure out how to get them out from the inside of this, because I never went inside of it. That could prove a complication. I think if I get one of them in here, I should be able to get it out by itself using that statue. Oh no, I can use this tree. Okay. Just need to get a second one in there, worst case scenario. Grab you. Well, actually first we will jam that. Set that up to go here. Set that up to go here. And then jam you from the inside. Get 2 jammers at our disposal, shall we? Okay. We can take you. You're free. Take you. You're also free. And then take you. As simple a heist there ever was. No? And then, of course, we just kind of, you know, take the shot. But that doesn't solve our issue. Our current problem is there's a hexahedron there. It's going to be quite difficult to get to. I think you actually need to grab it when you go over using these, and that's why they're there. My question is, how am I going to get it out? And if you grab it when it's raised like that, then I think the answer is you just don't bring it back in. Got the star. Yoink. So how do we turn on that fan? That's priority number 1. Where's the red connector in this one? Where's red? Where is red? Where is red? There is red. Okay, I can work with that. Please hold. Where did I... Did I set something up here? No, I just jumped in from there. I have one of them set up over on this side, which I no longer need to be set up there, because I want to jam over here. There we go. One. And... Where's the second one? Where'd I put the other one? Where'd I put the other jammer? What? Huh? Well, that's not good. Plan was kind of hinging on that in a number of ways. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, no need to panic. I did put it over here. So you can jam that one there, and then we jump on down through. Grab you. You're gonna connect here to here. You go here to here. Then you go from here to there. That launches you up there, which I think is actually lower than the fans, which means that my plan, cunning as it may be, is incorrect. Yeah. Way out of line. So, how do I get out of there? I think what I can do... Get that out of there. Yoink. Come right back up. You. Reposition so that you're near each other. The hard part here is going to be getting the hexahedron out. Oh, careful now. Don't fall in. Okay. Because we need to power that fan there. Yoink. Set you there. And we need blue. It's going to come from over here on this side. And jammer. Oh, come on now. Really? You're going to be like that? Connector and fan. Oh, you're going to make me do all of this legwork? Is that how it's going to be? Is that how it's going to be? Really? Have I ever mentioned that I hate it here? One moment, please. You're going up. And instead of trying to solve this puzzle in the way that you want me to, I shall defy you. And do what I want to do instead. So this fan can go in its rightful place. Here. You come over here. You connect blue over to there somewhere. Then I can probably jam this from the inside now. Have that work just fine. This, however, will be a problem. So let's make that connection a little tighter. I'm starting to see what makes this difficult. I think I'm accidentally brushing against the actual problem you're trying to solve. If I remember correctly, you can get up to some bullshit here. One moment, please. Nope, that counts as fire. See, my only problem is, how would I get them out? I could do some mountain climbing, but I have a feeling they've probably made these pretty ironclad. I think I'm gonna risk it. Come on down. Yoink. And why did I do this? It is a mystery. I don't know why I did this, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, the palm trees exist. If there's even a curved palm tree near one of these, I can just set it down on top of the fan. Like on top, yeah. Oh. Oh, no. Are you kidding me, dude? What? We're gonna be cruising down an easy street as soon as we get her down from there. The only hard part is, you know, the part that the puzzle wants me to solve. Dreamer, why are you yellow? Oh, you can't just ask someone why they're yellow. What the fuck, dude? Alright, let's get them all down here. That didn't answer the question, because your question did not warrant an answer. That felt pretty self-explanatory to me. His name is not Urinal. God. So immature. I was hoping I could come up with something equally immature in the time it took me to scoff, but I couldn't. So I guess the +2 is yours in this bout. GG, well played. Now we could open that door with a key, or we could just, you know, do that. Because that works too. Hi, Asmodeus. Oh! Stakes of Purgatory. Okay. So let's figure this out, shall we? Up, up, up. Just yoink. Uh-oh. That's bad. Uh-oh. Crappy there. Don't try and fly too high. Take it one step at a time. Oh! So, the game crashed. Huh. Well, I have no idea what could have caused that to happen. That felt like a relatively rudimentary interaction I was having there. I mean, aside from the tree climbing, of course. That's interesting. I'd love to see the devs recreate that one. Well, shit. We gotta get them all out of jail again. Right. I can't wait to do the aqueduct. This is such a cool level. Oh, I fucking love Shallow's Principle. Something stack overflow. You can have your +2. You know what? Not only may you have your +2, I encourage you to savor it. Well earned. Alright, you go here and here. And I put you there. I place that there. And I block this with my big stupid head. And then I jump on top. And that's really, truly, genuinely the only way I have ever solved that puzzle every single time I've ever done it. I do not know what the actual solution is to this puzzle. I don't have the faintest clue. Okay. Let's go get... I think, honestly, we can break this one out all by yourself. The aqueduct is going to be a fun one, because I remember in the original trying to break it in a number of ways that didn't end up panning out. How do we do this again? Oh yeah, we got it over here. Then I stacked it on the tree. Up and over and around. Up. Over. Are there any good custom packs in this so far? You mean community-created levels? Because if so, I'm not sure. I haven't actually looked at the community pages since since streaming the demo. I don't usually play the community puzzles. Or rather, I haven't yet. We do not want to get down. They have been doing puzzle jams regularly, though, from what I've seen on the store page. Which I think is pretty cool. Yoink. And we're free. Okay. So. Huh. How do we break this one? They got bars up around it just to make sure you don't get up there and grab it. They really want you to power this with the fans. I say, let's grab a couple connectors. Yeah? Go here, here. You go here, here. Then we jam there. Jam that. Get you out of here. Then we put you there. And we break everyone out. Damn, that Ocean's 11 shit must have been so easy. I watched the D&D movie the other day. That movie is fucking awesome. That movie absolutely rules. I don't think I have a single complaint about that movie at all. I'm just sad it didn't do better. Howdy, hey, Merrick. Good to see ya. We're back to our usual bullshit, in case you were wondering. Okay. I think we jam that. And we jam... well, first and foremost, I am Merrick's complete lack of surprise. No way. No way. So we jam those. Take you over here and jam that so that we can get our fans. There's the fan. You go there. And there. What inspired you to cosplay as Piss Shit? Why do you keep saying that? Why do people keep coming in and saying that? It's not an active choice. Uriel is just yellow. Don't call him Urinal. Someone else did that. That's rude. That's his name. That's the name he was given. He can't do anything about that. You're not allowed to bully people for their names. What inspired Urine to cause... Oh, listen! Urine is also not allowed. Extremely rude. Okay, now where were we? Upsy daisy. Okay. You go there. You go there. And then why am I doing any of this arcane bullshit? Hold on. Let me just, where'd I put him? Connector? Oh, connector! Waiter! More smuggled puzzle items, please. Just take it from here. Go to there. Right. There's one done. And we take you. This really is the fastest way to do this. Don't worry about it. From over here. I think it's still faster to go back to the fan. And we're going to grab the connector over there. Oh, no, 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 no! That's bad. That's quite bad. That's really bad. That might fucking ruin everything I was working for. Hold on. Hold on. Unless... Stay right there. Stay right there. I'll be back. Hold on. Hold on. I got you. Don't worry. Don't worry. Took on a sort of Indiana Jones inflection there. Didn't mean to. There we go. Okay. Nice. Okay. Then we take you there. We grab the blue from there. And I forgot to unjam that, or rather to jam that. So we'll take this up here. Grab one of our jammers. You jam that instead, please. And then you are going to jam that. Because those are the ones that we actually need to open. Yoink. Why is it so slow? Why is it so slow? Okay. I think what I'm supposed to do... Hold on, let me... I gotta grab the connector first, because otherwise all is lost. I'm just gonna drop you outside, even though I probably shouldn't. And then we go one more time. Again! Yoink. Drop you outside. And now we figure out how to get you. Sorry. Okay, I was gonna say, like, speaking of the D&D movie, why the hell is there a D20 here? How do I get you? I don't remember how to get you. I haven't the foggiest. Well, I had an idea, but I tried it and then everything broke. So we're not going to do that again. Fool me once and all that jazz. Let's see. Because this should work, theoretically. Okay. Grab that. Okay, alright. And then... I can set you on this, right? Yeah, I can. I can grab it. I just need to be fast. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! This time for sure. This time for sure. This time for sure. This time for sure. Fuck! That's not good. That's quite bad. That's bad. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I can fix this. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. Sorry. Hold on. I can fix that. Okay. Then we jump down. Then we put you somewhere not there. How's that sound? I think that sounds quite charming, personally. Yes, very, very charming. That's the word for it. And now we're right back to it. We know it can be done. We know it can be done. There we go. One down. One more. One more. There we go. There we go. 97. We still didn't get the star. How do we get the star? Alright, I remember how the star works. Hold on. At least I think I do. One second, please. I have an idea. We'll get her, don't worry. Oh, hold on. Yeah, don't worry about it. We can just rewind. Just skip the whole voyage. Oh, though, of course, we will need to climb trees again. Drop her off at home. And then there's still a whole other puzzle to solve here. You go in here. You go... Listen, I know I can drop it there because you let me drop it there before, so don't lie to me like that. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me, especially to my face. Especially to my face is disrespectful. Anyway. Let's get you down. Doop. Doop. Up and over. Over and up. A third thing that sounds similar. And then the grabbing game again. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Come on. There we go. One. Let's get you in a more opportune spot, so we don't have to keep reorienting. Come on. I can see it. It flickers for a frame. I don't know why I'm pretending like it's not possible. Like, I don't need to give commentary on like, oh, I can see it. I know it can happen. We know it can happen. We've seen it happen. We don't need to prove aliens exist. We're talking to one right now. Thank you, E3 Jelly. Hey, fuck! I don't turn into E3 Jelly unless you're paying me. The E in E3 stands for extra, which you're gonna have to pay if you want it. The 3 is just a 3. It's the third one in the trilogy. Come on. Come on! There we go. Okay. Oh, alright. And we'll bring them all over here. Because, surprisingly, we do still have a puzzle. I don't remember paying extra for E3 Jelly during Prince of Persia streams. What happened to you, you sellout? Inflation happened, Merrick. Have you seen the war? The economy is in shambles. What do you think happened? Life. I live in America. Okay. There you go. Now, this puzzle is difficult. I don't know if we have a way to cheese it. Never mind, we don't need to go up there. I have a way to cheese it. Excuse me, please. You're about to have to pay me anytime your data stream bits want to cross into my area. Oh, joy. If you can actually cheese that puzzle, I'll gift 5 more subs. Hey, Denner. Do you lack that much faith in me? Really? You know, hold on. Let me drop her off at home. Excuse me real quick. Sorry. You stay right there, honey, okay? You get home safe? That's not good. That's a bad spot to be. You don't want to be there. Hold on. I know that just erased all our progress. I didn't want you stuck up there. I want to make sure you get home safe, okay? Hold on, can we do the classic? We sure can. Good old Pharaoh statue. Or whatever the hell you are. I don't pretend to know the hierarchy of ancient Egypt. Twitch deleted my fuck you as a friendly challenge comment. Yeah, friendly. Anyway. Oh, is the lever actually up there? Is it not? Is it not? Here, where is the lever? Oh, it's over there. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. My bad. Now, can we get out if we get in there? Oh, wow. Awful slippery in here, isn't it? Shame. So, How do I get out? Because I think I just trapped myself. I can't stand on these, can I? Unless? No? Okay, well, that could be a problem. That is a problem, as a matter of fact. Sorry, let me panic like a insect trapped in your home real quick. Never mind. Okay. Alright, 5 gift subs, you said? Hold on, don't pay out just yet, because I still need to find a way out here. I'm confident I will. But just give me a minute to find it is all. You look... No? Nary a climbable surface to be found. That's bad. Well, fuck. Oh, I have to do all of that over again. I have to do all of that all over again. Because I just trapped myself in here. I wasn't thinking. That's bad. Once more, with feeling. Okay. Alright, let's get this one first because we know we can get her by herself. And then we gotta do that whole song and dance. Okay. So... yoink. Jump up. Over. Go to the stairs. Stairs. Merrick, you're gonna love this shit. Stand it on the tree. A little higher up. Up and around. Oop, hold on. Got to grab Aurela's down there. Stay there. Oh, careful, careful. Ride the lightning, ride the railing. Up there. One and done. Okay. Then we go over here. You really created an art form in its own right here. I know, right? I'm so talented, aren't I? Alright, where were we? You go here. I still don't know how you're meant to solve this puzzle. Let me show you genuinely the solution I came to when I played this game in my own time. That's it. It's the only way I've ever solved this puzzle. Really using my noggin there, aren't I? I'm gonna make a community puzzle that requires you to do that stupid shit. You go over that side, that side. You come with me real quick. Which is better for a streamer, gift subs or bits? I'm not sure. I probably should know, but I don't. I think gift subs are better because they allow people to watch without ads. Which is generally better for viewer retention, I think. That's just me doing some mental napkin math, though. Alright. Oh, whoops. Get you there. Bits are usually seen as better since they can't be refunded, but in this case I don't think it matters. Yeah, I agree. And again, I think gifted subs I would rather improve the experience of someone who's potentially watching, personally. But it is your money, so, you know. Not high enough on the lap. There we are. Alrighty. Send you down here. You go from here to where exactly? Yeah, you go here. One and two. Excuse me. Sorry, still nursing off that that cold there. This guy goes over here. Nope, not quite. There to... Where is it? There. And then... I just need to get the fans, is all. Or rather, I need to get a fan, is all. You there. And you go here. And even though I don't need to, you go here. And then, you know. Oh, right, hold on. Whoops-a-daisy. Yoink. The very slow flyby. Excuse me. Oh, I'm dying over here. How about this? You Hex-Chan cheese the fuck out of the puzzle, and I gift active viewers that don't currently have a sub. I mean, that sounds fine to me. For my part, I'm going back into that puzzle, and I'm finding a way to break out of it. Once I've broken myself in, because even though I can rewind, because of the way the break works, I don't consider that quote-unquote valid on my Scout's honor. Let's do this. Everyone's favorite part, back again. You remember the square knot? The square knot is, as a matter of fact, the only one I do remember. Left over right, right over left. A very useful knot, I must say. And appropriate for the current aesthetics of this channel. Come on. Come on. Come on. Motherfucker! I did it again! Come on. I gotta do this twice, man. Okay. One. Holy shit! Excuse me. One moment, please. I understand it now. Alright. So, let's break back in and break back out. I feel like I'm breaking into a prison just to prove it can be done. Little lap tech. Alrighty. So we know that we can get in. Now, we just need to find a way out. Theoretically, I could bring another one in here, but I want to see if I can do it without doing that. Which I believe should be possible. I don't want to try that again, because that seemed risky and didn't work all too well. No, not quite. Not quite. Drop the tool first. No, I don't think I will. Huh. I might need to bring a second one in here, which... Well, no, not necessarily. If I can stand on top of this door, which I know I can... Can I grab you from up here? Might have to want to grab rewind. Okay, fine. For the sake of this, I will grab rewind. Alright, we got it. But I won't need it to get out. I think I found the break. How do I get up there like first try, the first 3 times I did this? There we go. Nope, motherfucker. Okay. Can we grab it from up here? We can't. Can we grab it from on here? We should be able to. Yep. Alright. And we go from there to... where exactly? Here? Here? Up. Not over. That's rough. That's rough. Getting close, though. Hold on. Nope. Don't fall in. Can't get up there. Oh, hold on. sec. What? Oh, I got it. I got it. I can absolutely sneak a second one into here, yes. I'm trying to see if it can be done with one. It's looking like the answer might actually be no. Because the way that they've completely... Well, hold on. What if... Nope. There we go. Made it look easy there. Really now. Okay. Can I grab you from here? No. Wow, they really did not. Make an announcement in Discord. I will increase the wager to 10 gift subs. I don't want to go through all that noise. Five is fine, especially considering it was like essentially a done deal. I don't mind that one bit. Okay. How do we want to do this? Can we... Ooh, hold on a minute. Interesting. You go right there. There we go. Easy does it. That's how it's done. In and out with one hexahedron. Didn't need to solve any of whatever is going on with all of this. Didn't really solve that puzzle, though. I believe your terms were that I cheese it. Thank you very much. The bet was you cheese this puzzle. I think the puzzle has been adequately cheesed, considering it has been solved through indirect means. Where do we want to pose him? Classic palm tree photo, perhaps? Oh. Uh-oh. Why is it not working? Is it just this one? It's just the one. There we go. 3. Can you kindly request that those without sub do comment? I don't actually know if there's anyone. Is there anyone who chats? Who wants a gift sub, I guess? First 5, take it. Nope, wrong one. I'm using satisfactory controls. Easy does it. There's another 4. 26 gifts up. Damn, man. Damn. Thank you so much. Nowhere either with more quiet or more freedom from trouble does a man retire than into his own soul. Gifts up to Zatex. Thank you very much. I gotta use more random pipes. Also, I'm sad. This is gonna be short. For the most part. I won't be able to cheese any of the puzzles in there, I'll tell you that much. There's 2 for the community? I suppose, yeah. I mean, if there's no more who, Ooh, this is a fun bridge structure. That might be fun to try. I'm extremely satisfactory brained right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Everywhere I look in the world, I'm just seeing potential satisfactory builds. I don't think this bridge structure would be all that great, like, on its own. But I think this could be cool for, like, an on-water bridge or something like that. I could use the braided beams. I'm excited. I got some good stuff to show you tomorrow for Satisfactory Saturday. Pub was helping me figure out how I wanted the train station to look. And I got something real nice. I'm looking forward to it. But I think I wanted a short stream. We're at about 2 hours, or about 3 hours now. And I don't want to strain my voice any more than I already have. So I think we're going to call it there. So, thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow, and again, hey Denner, thank you very much for all the gift subs. Greatly appreciated. Tomorrow, we'll be back with more Satisfactory Saturday. And then Sunday, May 4th, we will start Star Wars Jedi Knight Academy. Merrick Pub, do you guys not have subs? I was going to say, yeah, throw the last 2 to them. Yeah, but we'll be doing Stars War on May the 4th. May it be with you. And all that jazz. So, look forward to that. Thank you for the gold, kind stranger. Did you hear that got rid of Reddit gold? Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Oh, thank you, Pub, for the tier 1 gift sub. Yep, let's raid Joe while he's still live. /raid, even though he's probably going to stop being live in just a second. Anderson JPH. Anytime someone gifts me, I feel obligated to do the same. Aw. You don't like to be indebted to people, do you? Anyway. /raid, Anderson JPH. Thank you very much for watching, folks. Always a pleasure. Oh, 20 viewers when Joe was live? That's not bad at all. Good stuff. And until next time, have a good one, folks. See ya.